Hey, what is up there, guys, and welcome back to another episode of The Evolve. How you guys doing on today? You know what? I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. So, what I wanted to talk about on today is an article that came out by the HipHopDX. HipHopDX, yeah. Now, those of y'all that don't know, the HipHopDX, they actually copy-striked my channel here in the past. Because they posted up a video with Yellow Wolf talking about MGK and Eminem and those three doing a song together. I did a reaction to that, and those of you all probably never seen that video because they did not only take the video down of my reaction, but also they blocked it in every country. And then on top of that, they requested that YouTube give me a copy strike, which they did end up giving me a copy strike, but I let that go. Didn't really care too much. The copy strike, it'll go away in 3 months. I didn't care too much to fight it at this point. But today we're giving HipHopDX the R, not because of their abuse of the copyright system, but we're giving them the R because of this recent past article. See, they placed up an article that is kind of going viral right now. It's basically that stated the 10 artists who we don't want to hear from, who does not need to release an album in 2020. Now, you can imagine who they had at number one. Who do you all think that they had at number one? Now, I hate to go all Dora on you, but hey, guys, can you help me get across the rugged, rigid bridge by answering this question? Who did HipHopDX place at number one person that we don't need to hear from this year? Do you see the answer? Gotta be quick because Swiper, he's coming. Yes, muy bien, muy bien. Yes, you guys got it right. They did not want their first person. Now let me go ahead and bring up the article here for you. Okay, so the article's title, it is 10 rappers who shouldn't drop an album in 2020. Now let me read this off to you. They said, let's face it, though this year is packed with stellar releases, there are plenty of rappers who could clearly use some time off, whether it's because the aimless chasing trends or simply have hit a creative lull, meaning writer's block. Even the most talented artists can produce a misfire every now and then. I know, I agree with that statement. Not everything is perfect. Not everything is everything's not awesome. Okay. But the solution isn't necessarily to create more work. Rather, it's sometimes best to go on a hiatus for a bit until the juices start flowing. And then we read on, and we go on, and they said, here are 10 rappers who can benefit from taking a seat in the sidelines in 2020. Number 1, Eminem. Let's hear their reasoning on why they feel that Eminem should take a hiatus and should not release an album in 2020. The article goes on and it reads on and it says, Marshall Mathers has undoubtedly secured his place as one of hip-hop's GOATs. But there's no denying that his recent batch of releases have been subpar. These days, Eminem grabbed more attention for his petty beefs than his actual music. Now, let me stop right there. Because, the first thing that they stated, they said that, what did it say? Eminem, but there is no denying that his recent batch of releases has been subpar. Now, some people make this argument that Eminem ain't selling as much and he ain't doing as much and they're not as good as they want, that they should be. And I think that, honestly, that speaks volume not against Eminem, but to his advantage of how great he is. Because he has set the bar time and time again for himself. And the bar is so high, not only Everybody else can't reach it, but sometimes his bar is set so high because of the things and records that he broke. Sometimes it's even hard for him to reach it, to be honest. So when people say that, even Kamikaze and, even Kamikaze and some of his recent stuff, okay, maybe they're not as great, as a Marshall Mathers LP or whatever you may be comparing it with, but like I said, the bar is really high, and he said it. He said it, but we don't talk about, the bar and which he had set for himself and everyone else. We don't talk about that, but let's go on. Eminem is more known for his petty beefs. No? Honestly, he did a lot more in 2019 than I think in any artist. From movies, Bodied, and features, and albums, and Kamikaze, and Late Show, and he did one of the best, I forget what it was, but for Venom, that was one of the best. That was live too. That was amazing. I love the whole video. They put that together. But he has done so much, and yes, he's done a lot of features, and yes, he may had 2 or 3 diss features that he did this year. But let's talk about everything that he has done, and it has not just been petty beefs. But let's move on. Despite having all the money in the world, Slim Shady is a notorious workaholic. That being said, rapping fast and being prolific doesn't make you a great artist. Okay, what makes him a great artist? Is it his great sales? Is it what makes you a great artist? Yeah, we all know that rapping fast don't make you a great artist. That's why he has content and storytelling and beats. There's a variety of things. I'm not sure exactly where they're getting to that, as if that's all that Eminem does is rap fast. It sounds like they've been sipping. Is this haterade I'm drinking? What the world? I'm trying to find out just what they are drinking and sipping right now. Okay? And they sound very... Despite having all the money in the world, Slim Shady is a notorious workaholic. Is that a bad thing? Like I said, yes, he is the hardest working artist in 2019 to be at his age. He is still working. That's a compliment, HipHopDX. But let's move on. When Eminem recently showed, oh wow, I didn't even read this part. When Eminem recently showed up on Grizzly General Stellar WWCD, he was the weakest link on the track. Y'all heard that track. Eminem he saved that song. Well, that song was good. That track was good anyway, but he made it. Wow. Mathers could benefit from taking a page off of Andre 3000's book and becoming more sparse with his output. Meaning not as much, not do so much. They really want him to take a break. Why do all the podcasters and everybody want Eminem to stop? All the Bazinos, the Lord Jamars, everybody wants him to stop. What, do they want their shine? Ja, your time's up. Nick Cannon, you ain't never had a time in hip-hop. Lord Jamar, your time's up. What are y'all gonna benefit from Eminem stopping? HipHopDX, what are you guys? Why do all the haters want Eminem to stop doing what he's doing? Not work so much. Even MGK, in his diss, he was talking about all you do is sit in the dictionary and create rhymes. So? What? Why do y'all care? Why do they care so much? Let's move on. He should take as he enters the 2020s, his 4th decade in the game. Thank you for acknowledging that. It's crazy how he's going on 50 4 decades in the game and still super relevant. Name me one rapper right now who has been in the game for 4 decades and is still relevant and outselling everyone. Who is still relevant today? Come on, I'm waiting. Nothing. Oh, wait. Is this on? Yeah, it's on. Y'all just not saying nothing. All right, let's move on then. He should take a step back and regroup. They ended off. Regroup. Step back. What? I don't get it. But let's move on. Let's go ahead and this. They finally said, his lyrical ability, bravo, are still there. He just needs some time to hone his craft and figure out why he wants to be here. When you said why he wants to be here, what do you mean? Like hip hop culture or just life in general? What does that mean? Why he wants to be here? Because you're either talking about why he wants to be in this, still be in this rap game. Because if you're talking about that, then you're sounding a little Lord Jamar-ish. Why you want to be in this culture? But because the other reason is why he wants to be here, like his meaning and his purpose. We know his meaning and purpose. We know what he liked to do. That's rap. That's hip hop. That's the culture. That's him. Okay there guys, so we're gonna go ahead and give HipHopDX that famous R, that last R that I saved in 2019 just for this occasion. We're gonna go ahead and give them the R for their ridiculousness. This article is ridiculous. Their statement, their push, their stance on this is ridiculous. If anyone, I don't think I know you guys are waiting for an Eminem album. I know I am. Any moment now. Any moment now, and he's gonna drop it. He waited until things have died off, and I think that it's coming sporadically, and we're not gonna know. So, with regards to this article, it's a bunch of garbage. Dog food. Throw it away. Do something else with it. We're gonna go ahead and give him an R. Play that sweet, sweet intro. Other than that there guys, I will see you all as always. KIP. Keep it positive. Oh, and please play that sweet, sweet outro. Gotta get this off. Gotta get this off. You know, rotten, ruined raps. Gotta get this off. Gotta get this off. Gotta get this off. Cause you know you wrong. You gotta get this off. Let's get it. Gotta get this off. Gotta get